Shakan bitches. Woo! First of all, congratulations on your win.
Yeah, thanks.
How are you feeling?
That's a good introduction. That's a good introduction.
This is what I do.
I like it. Now I'm feeling good. It's something that myself and my team, we sat down and it was in our reach and our target to have before the year was out. And I'm just happy. I think we're saying in our team, we actually achieving and hitting. So to call myself the English champion, obviously, yeah, it's a great, it's another thing ticked off my list. We worked hard for it. And this is what a lot of people generally work hard for, through the amateurs, to win these kind of bouts and go on to bigger bouts and, fight for a British title and possibly even worlds, whatever. But this is my first title. It's the first pinnacle of my career to have this. And we're just going to keep working on.
Does it come with some added responsibility then? Do you feel like you have to work even harder?
I thought I have to work even harder anyway, because to get your name out there in the boxing world or be noticed by any kind of big promoters or any big team or anything, you've got to always work hard anyway. I've just always took it, one fight that's behind me. I'm zero fights. Again, I won anything, win that one behind me, and just keep banking up the wins. I've never looked at it like, okay, we're gonna work hard now. All I've looked at is that we know we work hard in our team. We're just going to go now and just perfect what we've done, any mistakes in previous fights or anything we could have done better. And that's what we aim to do.
And the guy you fought before, didn't you? So
yeah, I did, yeah.
What was the game plan?
Well, we know he's a come forward fighter. There's not much things a lot of come forward fighters can change. I think they knew his team, they're not going to outbox me. I know myself, he's genuinely going to outbox me. So I know that he's just going to, become aggressive, strong, which he did. Kept coming for the whole 10 rounds. And we knew that he was going to try and take us into deep waters as well. So it's one we was very prepared for. Hence why we had a very serious camp. We was in Dubai. It weren't no holiday, just we trained like three times a day. So, what I've seen of Dubai, beautiful landscape, beautiful buildings.
The heat.
Yeah, the heat. It's 40 degrees.
How did you train in that heat?
So we done a lot. It was in the gym, World Boxing Gym only is the gym what sponsors me. So they flew me and my team out there, the house for us. So it was a great experience. And it was humbling because through boxing you think to yourself, especially me just sitting on that plane, I was thinking, well, I'm actually on the way to Dubai. Never been to Dubai. I'm on the way to Dubai for training. I'm just like, so it was good. Just good luck in a proudness for myself. But we ran out there. Me and Ryan Kelly.
I saw some Instagram videos of you running and I was like, are you crazy?
Yeah, we ran out there, man. It was ideal because I had to cut the weight anyway. And Ryan was also training for his fight. So we was just we ran out there, but I think we wanted to really just run away from Saudi, to be fair. Because we weren't allowed to do anything. We wanted to go for war.
No.
It was all for good reasons, obviously. But we ran, we seen a lot. And we done some good miles. It was a good place. It was good to run out there because you know what? In that heat and the sweat, it was
I think it's very good conditioning for you because obviously in England it's cold. You're very used to this climate, so when you go over there, it must be a different mind game as well.
Exactly, yeah, it's a different mind game. It's a different because I normally it's not the first time I've run a holiday. Every holidays I've been on, went Dominican, I've went Tenerife. Tenerife. Sorry, Tenerife. I ran out there as well. Lanzarote. I ran out in Jamaica. I can go on. Every time I've been on holidays and so on, I actually won. So it's not nothing new there. But it was good to run in Dubai. But we trained, like I said, we got good sparring out there in the World Boxing Only gym. And we had brilliant facilities. Everything, we couldn't ask for anything different. It's just being away from home but at home.
And that's really, it must be a very good feeling from it being in Dubai and being here. It must be a great feeling. You always seem very positive. Your outlook on life generally is very positive. You seem like a very happy-go-lucky. Do you get to a point where it does get overwhelming, the whole the lead up to the fights and?
Nah, you know what it is. I know a lot of people say that. I think even I was having this with my coach as well. They look at me sometimes you okay? They know me now. They know I'm very chilled out. I'm just very chilled out. I mean, to a point where he'd want me to get. I was like, okay, we're gonna get really sweat on now. When your mind there, folks. But I just enjoy every bit of what I do. I enjoy the journey. I mean, sometimes you'll see me, I'll get to the venue, I'll snap the venue, and I just enjoy every little bit about it. I know I've trained hard. I know I've got a great team in John Pegg, Paul Coonahan, Louis Coonahan. So, you know, we've got a great setup at Eastside. Everyone's supportive for the boxers. I'm in a good place, like everything's going good in my life. So I train hard. I know I've trained hard, and I know once I've trained hard, all I can do is give my best on the night, which I always do. Yeah.
Okay, so you have a daughter.
Yeah.
If she came up to you one day and she said, "Dad, I wanna box," what would you say? Just your personal opinion.
I wouldn't want her to box. I personally wouldn't want her to box. I don't want her to. I couldn't, as that's my own flesh and blood in the ring. And I kind of now, you know what? I know how my dad felt, you know, because not to cut off that topic, but I remember bringing my dad to my, I think it was my second amateur show, and he come to my second amateur show. I won that one, but I was proper gassed in the ring. I wasn't, as I said, amateurs. That is my biggest regret in boxing right now. It's like I wish I took that 100% seriously. I'd urge all young fighters and then the amateur boxer. Because the stepping stone, what the amateurs can actually give you, it's amazing, you know. Where someone now as myself as a pro, I've had to work that extra hard to get where I am.
Yeah, to achieve what you want.
To achieve what I want, yeah. But yeah, I remember my dad being at a fight, and I'm watching it back, and you know, sometimes I'm the kind of guy where I'd watch the fight, but I also watch the crowd's reactions and things. And my dad, I couldn't, for the whole fight, his hands was just like over there, over his mouth. My dad's someone who's been in the ring. Colin Pitters, he's fought many good people, Neville Brown, Richie Woodall in the
Runs in the family.
Yeah, so he brought me into boxing, me and my brothers. But I remember him being there and even talking to him at the house, and he was just like, I don't know if you should pursue boxing. And I now, as I don't understand why he meant that. He didn't mean that in a way to knock me down.
No.
He meant that in a way because of he's seen me, his son, in the ring. I wasn't giving it 100%. He could see that he probably went. And he used to always tell me, look, the main thing was plug on your running, but he's seen that I probably wasn't giving it 100% in the ring. And whereas he looked at it and thought, you know what, you don't want to see me. Boxing's a sport, and I tell anyone it's a sport. You got to give it 100% or nothing. It's a dangerous sport. You got to give it 100% or nothing. You can't play boxing. Everyone says that. So back to your question of my daughter. Now I wouldn't like to see her in the ring, but is she really I had no choice in the matter, then I'd make sure I'm by her side and making sure that I'm in that ring basically with her. I'm giving her 100% to make her prepared good for it.
Father and daughter, maybe.
But I wouldn't want her to do it because, like I said, my daughter in my boxing right now, and if you do the maths, I've been pro 3 years, my daughter's 3, she's going to be 4, and she's the reason why I'm where I am in my boxing, because without that motive, without that push, I wasn't gonna be where I am now. Now every day I run, every day I train on my gloves, on my kit, her name's everywhere, and that's just a constant reminder of why I'm in the ring, why am I doing what I'm doing. So for me, this is why I'm giving 100% to ensure her future is good.
That is amazing. I was gonna say, have you got any other things lined up outside of the boxing? Do you have anything else? Do you have any other interests that tickle your fancy maybe?
Interests?
Yeah, have you ever thought, if you stopped boxing, what would you do next?
I've looked into things I read a lot. I'm one of those people that I don't read books, but I look into a lot of things. I've got a lot of good people around me who do the things, and they come up to me and they try and advise on little things. Now, a lot of one of my friends actually, one of the colleagues who I worked with, and that he's into property, so it's something where he spoke to me in regards to property. But I'm always talking. I'm at a stage now where I'm always just constantly talking to different people, picking everyone's brains just to see what direction myself, because there is life outside of boxing. Yeah. And I think it's important to plan for that.
And have a good balance as well.
Have a good balance. Hopefully I'll hit the lottery by then.
Don't be all, I wish I do as well.
But it'd be good, it'd be good. I've got my hands in all kind of different pots at the moment to just try and look and think, because early on in my career, obviously boxing's my 100% focus, so anything else outside right now, it's just mainly focusing on this. But I'm not one of those anyway who will kind of fight and earn and just blow my money anyway. just save what I save, you know.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I'm thinking property is of interest because it's something where
It's
everyone
smart though as
do.
well, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I've thought of other things, like I've spoke to friends and other people in regards to businesses as well. But it's something where that's hit and miss as well.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to do that again 100% and be
Yes.
proper into
Yeah.
proper knowledgeable in what you're doing.
Yeah.
No, you can't fluke those things and
No, you can't.
expect a profit. So
Smart thinking.
yeah, you can't. I'm always talking to the people, like just to try and gain any kind of knowledge, or you know, because it doesn't matter where you are in life, you're constantly getting educated by people younger than you and older anyway. So what more am I not going to do than to learn off other people? You know.
That is so true.
Mm.
In terms of boxing, what's up next for you?
Well, I've been told possibly, obviously, part of this fight with Frank, in my contract was to again fight on one of the shows again. I'm hearing that it's got a show here in Birmingham, which is amazing. If you know, I haven't had no mad confirmation yet, but it looks like possibly it'd be that. I'll be on that in Birmingham, November the 30th.
Wow.
At the Birmingham NIA, the Birmingham Arena. But
check it out, guys.
Keep
your eyes peeled.
I fought there on the Matchroom show with Eddie Hearn. It was brilliant atmosphere on the American on the card. It was great.
Ooh.
So I'd love to be back in there again. But if not, you know, there's many other things in the pipeline. Those things I can't really say much on because nothing of that's confirmed. November 30th isn't confirmed yet, but I know that part of my contract or agreement winning this fight was to then fight on another of the shows, and what makes sense then obviously Birmingham. I believe that, you know, they've had
the whole backup of Birmingham coming,
yeah,
and
of course,
it'll be just live. The atmosphere will be buzzing.
Yeah, definitely. And like I say, I like to fight in Birmingham. You know, Birmingham's is a great city where I live here, and a lot of people show me love.
Yeah, and there's so many other Birmingham, you know, fighters, boxers, MMA. They're coming out now, and
of course,
they're coming out full force. Like there's people, and we're hearing about it all the time. Like I never knew what mixed martial arts was. Like I'll be straight, I was boxing 100% all the time, every day. But now you hear it everywhere. What did you think of the Conor McGregor fight?
You trying with Khabib?
No. With Mayweather.
Oh, with Mayweather. Oh, that was always a money fight. It's a money fight. Like those two, it was a smart business move by both of them.
But what do you think about MMA combined with boxing? The two fusing, like
it's an industry where boxing, MMA is also a business, and it's just like if they can throw two people, like look, they've got that KSI and Paul Logan, is it?
Yeah.
I swear to you, I promise you, I don't know who these guys are for anything. If I seen them in the Morrison's or Tesco, I'd walk past them because I don't know anything about them like that. But all I know now is they're headlining a show.
I know.
And that's because they've got millions of YouTube followers.
It's just crazy because it's like people like you that train every single day, and other athletes that do it on a daily basis. And I'm not hating, by the way. You do your thing, people. You do your thing. You're doing it right. But I'm just saying, from other people's perspectives, it can look as though they're just taking the mick. Like, you know, I got the followers. I'm going to do this. I can.
But it's one of those. I think, you know, if they can get away with it, obviously they're gonna do it. But everyone in life in general, whether you're a big promoter, top boxer, low rank boxer, wherever you work in your local chippy, everyone has got a family to feed on it. So if that makes sense, where it's very profitable for themselves, and it's gonna obviously draw a crowd, then they do it. They'll always do it. You know, would I watch that fight? No, because I ain't really got interest in it. No. You know what I mean? But I'm sorry, me as a personally, for me, I'll stay focused, and hopefully I can hit that pinnacle and headline a show like that myself. But again, I just look at little small steps. I keep looking at. I don't look ahead of myself. I just look at, you know, I know I've got belief in myself. I know I can eventually, hopefully, achieve that one day. Yeah. But feet's got to stay in the ground. I've got to keep working hard, and I'll do that with the same team I've got, and I'll stay around my same loved ones and family and friends who keep me grounded.
It works for you, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, if nothing's broken, so don't fix it. Yeah, but all's good, man. Like I said, I think boxing is it's a sport where you've got to be mentally prepared as well. You know, it's a lot of, you can't just go in the ring and just think, okay, I'm gonna go in the ring with 4 punches. Like, you have to be in a good mental state as well.
And And how do you keep in a good mental state? Like, what keeps you in a positive vibe?
I've always been a positive person anyway.
You come across
Honestly,
it, like, you can see it.
I'm the kind of person where even one of my friends was having a bad day, or anyone was having a bad day, I'll try and find the silver lining. Why it is a good day. You know what I mean? Or try and learn off it, or just put it back beside me. So that's, I don't know what it is. It's probably because, you know what, many people don't know this, but as a young like teenager, basically, I had it was a door knocking job for charities.
Oh, really?
I used to do that. I used to be one of those.
Oh,
The
wow.
workers who'd knock on your door.
The charity bit did stay.
It was the charity bit. Yeah, I've done that. I actually done good in it as well.
That is so good.
I was doing it for the British Red Cross, National Deaf Children's Society.
Oh, wow.
And which one was as well for the Dogs Trust. Dogs Trust, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we're doing them free and cancer research as well. So we've done a lot of these, and obviously they give you a picture, but with a lot of these, you know, I know the good that it was actually doing. So I was passionate about it as well. Now this job only paid you commission. It wasn't a salary. It wasn't nothing. So you'd get like basically money per sale you do. But obviously everything of the donation would 100% went to the charity. So I think the amount of times I used to have people slam the door, people say no, and all that. So it's law of averages, isn't it? I'd go to like probably 8 different doors, get the door slammed, no one answers. You see when the curtain, and you just like go and answer the door, and you say in the same kind of pitch, but you'll relate to who's in front of you. So even in a job like that, I had to keep a positive mind for him, you know, from a young teenager. And that was like one of my, probably like my second or third job or something, but I've done good on it because it was something where I learned how to take the negativity and the no's, and I turned them into just positives, and in the end I was just like on a weekly basis smashing. I was earning good money in that job as well, and until like obviously I carried on with my football and other things, and but yeah, it was good. I think that's one of the reasons I'm strong-minded, you know, it just in life in general.
It's kind of like experience through life.
Yeah, I've not had like no tough upbringing or anything, none of that, but I've always had like good people around me, good upbringing, a good childhood. But it's just like I've learned how to handle the negatives a bit better. I believe in myself, and I'm still learning, obviously, of course. But that's how I keep such a positive frame, just like literally just focusing on the good things. I try, you know, I don't.
What, do you ever get down?
Yeah, of course I'm human. You know, I get down. Not many people see me down all the time, but I get down. But I've got good people around me I could talk to.
Good.
I always keep good people around me. You know,
it's important to talk as well. You know, for anyone, male or female, it's just very important.
For everyone in life, you know, life gets tough at times for everyone. You know, we all get put in situations which we don't want to be put in. Sometimes it just puts us in there, but it gets tough. But it's important to have good people around you who are going to give you good advice based on, you know, the loyalty and love and respect they have for you, rather than just telling you something off the top of their head, you know. And that's what I've always had, and I'll just stay out of all the negativity of anything anyone would say.
That's so good. We're just wrapping up now, but anyone watching this, what would you say just about life in how to deal with like what you want to go for in life if you're hesitant? What would you say?
I'd just say anyone, look, if you put your mind to anything, you know, what the worst thing in life, what will happen is you put your mind to doing something, you'll either get a no or you'll fail once. You'll only fail if you stop trying, you know. I've failed once, like with my football. You know, I thought football was my childhood dream. Luckily, I had boxing as a backup plan, so it's something where I gave that my all. Yeah. I remember telling a few people that, you know, not everyone knew, like, my close ones knew I've been in the gym with my brothers, but I never had fights or anything. Yeah. So, me telling people, I was like, I'm going to start boxing, and a lot of people was like, boxing? What happened? And everyone naturally in life, what happens if you get knocked out? Yeah. What happens if you this and that? You know, they say, everyone thinks of the negatives in anything in life, because we live in a negative world where a lot of people, if they feel that they can't do it, they put their negativity on you. Yeah, it's so true. They're not going to look at someone and say, you know, fair play, embrace it. You know, if it fails, pick yourself back up and go on. And with all these memes, what everyone's got now, everyone's waiting for all these other things, you know. So they're waiting for someone to fail so they can make their own personal meme about you. But I don't care, you know me. As long as like I said, my loved ones around me are happy, and my close friends, you know, and mum and dad and all that's how I feel. I don't care. I go in that ring, and I know who and what I'm doing it for, and that's the only difference. So anyone who's going to do anything in what you want to do, like, don't let anyone's negativity put it on you. And that's why even in society today, there's so much crime and whatever it is. And just to touch on that, there's so much things going on because there's so many sheep. People are following each other's path. They're thinking this is the way. They watch the film and they think, oh yeah, actually I want to do that. Yeah. And they're all just following each other's way rather than just think, you know what, let me go, let me go and do something which is gonna be a lifetime thing. Because all these other things what people are doing, it's a short term thing. You can't do that until you're 50 years old. You know what I mean? So you've got to plan from young for the future, from while you can, like while things are easier, then rather put negativity on you. People put it on themselves. People actually look and be like, oh, it's hard, man, it's because I'm this and because I'm that. They put it on themselves rather than say, you know what, okay, let me just go out there and do it. You know, so anyone doing anything in life, don't be scared to fail. I think it was Michael Jordan or someone who said that how many times he's failed. I've seen so many things. And read them kind of books, like, you know, they're good to read them.
They are really
with
good.
Those kind of people, they're good to read. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to sit like I read every day, but, you know, it's good to, if you find yourself in that kind of mindset and, you know, you feel like you ain't got the positive person to reach out to, then reading's always good because you've got good information. Even Google these days, you know.
I know, it's just a good outlet. You can get different perspectives on life, and there's no right and wrong, it's trial and error.
But there's so many people with hidden talents and talents themselves, whether it's in the books or any sports. And I'll just urge them, man, to just focus on that. Boxing is, you know, you've been in it yourself, I've seen it about, and it's something where you've got to learn how to take positive criticism in boxing. That's one thing. My coach is not going to tell me, oh, what you're doing good all the time. He's going to tell me, look, this is what you need to do. And we've built up that relationship where I know how to handle that, and I know he's only doing it for my own good. So just stay focused and just put your head down, do it, give your all. The worst that's going to happen is you get hindered back. You know, learn from it, dust yourself back off, and then just go again, keep going.
Keep pushing,
You keep knocking on the door, someone eventually has to open. So that's what I always say. So
you heard it from Shakan, guys. Thank you so much for joining us at Small Talk TV. I'm Sophie Lee Rosa, and we'll see you again soon.